All right, so just take a deep breath and exhale and just let your body feel the inhale and the expansion of your rib cage in this present moment. In this present moment, just feel where you're at on the planet, feeling your heart rate beating, your heart beating and your lungs easily contracting and expanding. And in this present moment, give yourself permission to feel the safety that's around you right here and right now. Just notice how you're seated in this space. The empty space that's around you is not empty, it's a frequency field. And it is connected to every single cell of your body and every single proton. It is connected to infinite possibilities. So right now in this present moment, give yourself permission to feel the safety that is around you right now. That in this present moment, the birds are chirping, the sun is going across the sky, the tides are running in the ocean. In this present moment, the plants and vegetation are germinating in the soil. In this present moment, right here, right now, your heart is pumping a gallon of blood through your body per minute. In this present moment, billions of processes are happening in your cells without you having to do anything but just sit here in stillness. Your body is being run by the same infinite intelligence that's moving the sun, inching it across the sky right now. As you just took another breath, your body is being breathed by this infinite source of love. So giving yourself absolute permission and explore the feeling of peace and of safety that's happening in this present moment. Giving yourself permission to explore, where does peace and safety live inside of your body? If it was the roots of a tree, where would the roots be? Where would they be? Where would the roots be in your body? If peace and safety, which is a frequency, if it was a tree, where would the roots be? And acknowledging where those roots are, and you can even put your hand right where you feel the most intenseness of the strongest feeling of safety and of peace in your body right now. And give yourself permission to breathe into that feeling, into the feeling of safety, of peace, of knowing that you're always guided, always, always with this infinite intelligence that guides the honeybees to their next flower, that guides the whales on their migration path, that you are always guided by this same infinite intelligence. And trusting right now in this present moment that you are safe and all is well. And now, feeling this frequency start to expand outside of your body, going down your limbs, down your fingers, down your torso, down your legs, past your knees, past your calves, into your feet, into your toes, and starts to expand outside of the matter, the density of your body. Because it connects to this field, this invisible field we call empty space. So feeling this frequency of trusting in this higher power, this frequency of safety, this frequency of knowing that all is well, allowing this frequency to expand, not even allowing, just acknowledging and noticing that it goes outside your field. This feeling of safety, this feeling of peace, this feeling of groundedness, and this feeling of always being taken care of. Just goes outside the field and starts to expand through the room you're in. And if you're outside, it starts to expand outside into your yard. This feeling of always being taken care of knowing that we are always guided and protected on our journey, that we are always in the right place at the right time. And to start to acknowledge and notice how this frequency starts to go throughout your entire house, wherever you're at on the planet. And this frequency of trust, of ease, of guidance, of peace, and of safety starts to go down your neighborhood, touching all people in their homes as they talk with each other, if they're alone, touching their hearts, letting them feel that they are guided, that all is well and all will be well, that they are always safe, that they are always taken care of. In this frequency of trusting a higher power that has been breathing your body and beating your heart since even before you were born, your heart, which is the first organ created in your mother's womb, started beating. First organ. This heart organ is connected to infinite love, infinite possibilities. Giving yourself permission to feel that frequency that you are always, always taken care of. Just like in your mother's womb, when your body was being formed and your fingers and toes were being created, you didn't have to tell your body how to do it. It knew. And that same knowingness guides you now as it guides you every single moment of every single day. So just giving yourself permission to breathe into that knowingness and feeling that frequency of knowingness and of trust that there's something greater that is always guiding every single person on the planet. And that knowingness goes throughout your entire neighborhood, your entire town, and just starts to go like the wave of an ocean, pulsating out. And it goes through Captain Cook, Kona, Hawaii, Hilo, down to South Point, Ocean View, wraps around the Big Island. And this knowingness that this island is, all the people here are kept safe. There's movement that needs to happen. It happens with absolute ease and flow. And trusting in this higher power and this journey called a human life. And that whatever needs to take place for the highest good of all humanity, that it takes place now, that we trust in this higher frequency. And just as we sit in stillness on this amazing big island of the Hawaii Islands, with this volcano, this massive, beautiful energy coming out of the earth, this absolute, beautiful, majestic power that's unfolding right now in this present moment and erupting out of the field of the earth, coming forth, creating new earth, because that's what lava is. It's new earth. It's a brand new baby earth being formed, being created. And we just trust that wherever, if this flow comes, that it will go in a place where all people are protected and kept safe, and that it flows easily, and that all people are out of its way, and they are always guided. And breathing into this feeling of just so much power that's on the island right now, erupting. This frequency field is so, so majestic. Comes from the earth, this amazing Aina that always keeps us safe, that has given us everything we need to survive and thrive. This Aina that grows our food, that supports us with oxygen, with air, with water. We just give her so much gratitude. And Madame Pele, which is the absolute goddess of fire, and her majestic power, we just honor her in humbleness. We send her so much love and so much gratitude and so much appreciation for showing us the power of the earth and feeling into this frequency of absolute love for this amazing goddess of fire that lives on our island, or we live on her island. And giving her so much gratitude for allowing us to be on this most amazing land that she created. That this lava flow, wherever it goes, we trust that all the people are safe, that they're guided to where they need to be, and that all is well as they return. If they need to leave their house, they return home and all is well. And we give so much gratitude to this higher frequency, this higher power, this infinite knowledge that knows more than us. We let go of our ego in what is right and what is wrong and what is good and what is bad. And we trust in this higher power that whatever is going to unfold, unfolds with ease and flow for all people, that all people, again, are kept safe, that their intuition guides them to wherever they need to be and whatever needs to happen for their highest good and the highest good of all humanity. We trust in this flow, this lava flow and this frequency flow, because this frequency flow is always with us. We are in the flow every single moment of every single day. And we trust in this higher power that has been here way before these human bodies have been here and will be here way after these human bodies leave. But the frequency of who we are always remains. It just shifts form. And right now, in this present moment, this form of our higher selves are in these human vessels. So we trust in this higher power that guides us. We trust in this higher power that always keeps us safe and doing what we know to not only be right, but doing what we know is good for our highest good and the highest good of all humanity. So as we go throughout this day today, we trust in this higher power. We let go of fear. We surrender worry. And we just do our next step. What is the next step we need to do? And we do it with so much gratitude, so much humility, so much trust in this higher power that it's got us. It always has and always will. Just as, again, when we were in our mother's womb, it was growing our liver, growing our toenails, growing our eyes. We didn't have to tell it how. We allowed it to happen. So in this present moment, we allow the frequency of what is ours to do next to come forth. And we release fear, and we release worry, and we allow in trust and inner strength and our own inner power to come forth on this amazing, beautiful island. And we send this frequency of trusting in a higher power out to the world. We let go of worry, we let go of fear, and we trust in this higher power that all humanity is growing to the light and is releasing anything that they need to release to let go of, to find their own inner strength and their own inner peace. And we now see this amazing, beautiful planet with all humanity. Our hearts are syncing together, beating as one heartbeat. sending out a signal to the galactic field that we have released fear, we have released worry, and we are trusting in this higher power that this planet is safe, this planet is free, that all humanity is unified together in harmony, in love, and in trust. That whatever needs to unfold for the good of all humanity to feel the frequency of peace, that just as peace is in our hearts right now in this present moment, as we sit on an island with a volcano that is erupting, we find our peace. We feel that now. We feel that inner strength and that love. And we know that all the world right now feels it as well, with their own volcano that may be erupting in their backyard, in their hearts, in their neighborhood, in their town, in their city, in their province, in their state, in their country. We find that inner peace right now together, the one heartbeat of humanity, pulsing together, a frequency of love, of peace, of harmony, of unification with all people. We send this out into the galactic field knowing that this planet, she is at peace right here and right now, no matter what volcanoes are erupting. That all people are living in harmony together. That all people are safe. And that the most highest good for all humanity to flourish and thrive and live heaven on earth is unfolding right here in this present moment. And as we go throughout our day, trusting in this higher power, trusting in our own kuleana and in our own guidance, and letting go of what we think of as right and wrong and good and bad. And just taking one more step forward in that trusting the frequency that always guides us. And Madam Pele, we give you so much gratitude for the humility that you're showing us as humanity, as human beings on your island. And we just give you so much gratitude in knowing that wherever you need to flow, we trust you. We trust your flow. We trust your power. We honor our guidance. We breathe into this present moment, feeling our hearts again beating without a to-do list on our part, and our lungs breathing themselves because we're not plugged into the wall. This infinite intelligence which runs our body. We trust in this frequency that has guided us here to the planet at this time in history. It's not a mistake. Each one of us has come here to either this location on the Big Island, guiding us to exactly the location we're at in this present moment is not a mistake, and we trust that. We trust our hearts. We go forth today knowing we're always guided and always protected. And we breathe into this present moment, letting go of fear and allowing in love and peace and harmony and freedom. And as we open our eyes in a moment, we know that this trusting in this higher power, which guides us every single day, is exactly why we came here. This moment is why we are here, why we were born. So as we go throughout our day, trusting in this higher power, each step we take creates a stronger and stronger inner strength inside of our hearts and connection with each other. We give so much gratitude for our own higher self that said, yes, I'll go forth at this time in history. And I will be guided by this infinite intelligence that runs the tides in the ocean, that grows oak trees out of acorns. We just trust in this higher power as we breathe into these amazing human vessels that are just a vessel for this human experience. There's nothing really happening We're just having a human experience, a game for the soul to emotionally expand toward the light. There's really nothing to fear because there is really no death. This is all emotional expansion and growth for the spirit. We trust in this journey called a human life. We breathe into this present moment, feeling the temperature that's around us, temperature on the tip of your nose. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Anything anybody would like to share or to get complete with that?
Thank you, Michelle. It's beautiful.
Did I go too fast? Sometimes I go too fast.
Not at all.
No, that was very nice. It'd be nice to be able to share that when you have the link. We can share with others. That'd be great. It was very, very nice. Thank you.
Okay, great. Good. I'll share that link for sure.
Yes, thank you,
Thanks, Tina.
Michelle. It was perfect
Awesome.
timing. And I would like to share the link also. It was
Okay, yeah. I will send that out as soon as it's ready to go. Rue, thank you for joining us. Tina, thank you for joining us. Oh, I can't hear you, Rue.
Thank you, Michelle. Oh my God.
You're welcome.
That was
You're
so
welcome.
appropriate. I just found that out just recently. So I'm like, okay, I need to relax. Oh.
Yeah. And me as well. And so just this is why we're here.
We gotta breathe.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. I can hear you, Rue.
Okay, that was beautiful. And
It
thanks,
was
Liz.
so nice.
Cool. Awesome, you guys. Well, thank you so much. Just keep going and just trust there's a higher power. Is like we get into our lives and we have our homes and our routines and these routines that we think, are so important. But that's not why we're here. We're here to have these adventures and to trust in this higher power and to go, okay, now I'm doing this, now I'm doing that. And we're just going to trust that our friends that are in the possible flow area that everything move around and keeping them safe and trusting in this higher power, because this is why we're here. This is all a game. It's a spiritual game that we came to play with each other. This is not very serious as much as we think. I love the Polyaku Peace Garden because it has a 2 scale. It's got a Milky Way galaxy made out of flowers, and it's 100 square feet. And the Milky Way galaxy is 100 light years. And then in the Peace Garden, there's a Buddha flag, one blue Buddha flag, which has our solar system, and it's a leaf in 100 square foot galaxy garden with one leaf that's our solar system with little studded earrings that show the stars. And when you look at this leaf and you're standing in the Milky Way galaxy and you're looking around at how huge it is, I'm just like, okay, we're like a little grain of sand on the planet, on this leaf in this 100 square foot Milky Way galaxy. I'm like, okay, our problems are not that big. So we're just going to keep going and keep trusting, because there's a higher power that's got us. She's got us.
Yes.
Maria, anything you want to share? Your beautiful insights are always appreciated.
Oh, thank you. No, we woke up at 1 a.m. and just spontaneously, Dwayne and I tend to do that. We did that on the blood moon eclipse as well. We wake up right at the peak of it. And at 1 a.m., we're out on the lanai and the whole sky is red. And we were like, why is the sky red? We're like, that can't be Kilauea. Wait a minute, what's going on? And
Yes.
went back to sleep, woke up, and blue sky. It rained a little bit. It's definitely foggy. My lungs are struggling a bit, but there's no concern. I feel very relaxed and in the flow and in the trust. And it reminds me of contact dancing, like if we were contact dancing with Pele, and it's like there's no resistance. It's kind of moving with these universal galactic planetary energies, and maybe there's an invitation to drop in a little more and to feel, go out of this world and go into the inner world, and to feel where the energy's moving and what that contact dance would be,
Yeah.
with the energies of Big Island right now. And how can we help, right? And it's like, because contact dance is like a two-way flow. In one moment, you're moving your body to match the flow of your partner, and then the next moment you're the one moving. But it's
That's
so
right.
gentle, and it's in such concert and harmony with the whole dance that your partner surrenders to you, right?
Yeah.
And so when I think about Mauna Loa and I go into that dance with Mauna Loa, and just start, if you have a drum, just start drumming, and just start finding like what is the song right now, and join the song. Bring your voice and your body and your flow into that flow, and then see where there can be conversation, right? And it's like, oh, the flow away from South Point, like away
Maria's in Captain Cook, so she's South Dakota.
South
Oh,
Dakota. So
wow.
bring some like beautiful
Mhm.
kind of influence. That's how the old weather workers worked weather. You match the song. Hawaii taught me that. You match the
Yeah.
song, and then you slowly, gradually start to bring in other nuances until it's a whole other song, of the song of rain, from no clouds, and suddenly it's raining. And so what is the conversation in the dance that Mauna Loa is inviting us into, right? It's an invitation. She knows we're here.
Yeah. She totally, she knows. Yeah, we are the earth cells. We're the cells of the earth. It's like we think
Yeah, we're all
we think
part.
we're all separate. We're all together in this. And
Absolutely.
each one
Yeah.
of us was
We're
guided
families.
here. So we're just trusting that and guided to our particular spot. It's like before I came to the island, I knew there was a part of me. I was sitting on my sister's lanai, who's been here for 25 years, and all of a sudden this wind came over. This wind went through the palm trees actually, and I just felt this feeling like, oh, I think I could live here. And then once I made that decision, I knew, I was like, I'm gonna live 10 minutes from my sister, South Dakota, and I lived in Kealakekua, which was 10 minutes away, South Dakota, exactly the rent I wanted to pay. It just was in 24 hours I had my place. I mean, it was so easy. And so it's like that's what this island, she brings us here. Each one of us who's here, we were brought here. And the particular location on earth, there is and if you're not here on the island and you're listening to this, you are a light being on your spot on the planet that needs to be there, that's holding the light for this earth. We are like her
Yeah.
white blood cells. We are the ones that have to help to heal her, as well as going through our own lives and being in harmony with her. So so wherever you're at, wherever you're at, it's finding that peace with the planet and with your own life, and trusting in that higher power. And Maria is actually, she is the author of Planetary Ascension, which is a really great book. And if you haven't gotten her book, Planetary Ascension, you can get it on Amazon. It's fantastic. Pam, thank you so much for joining. Kalista, thank you so much. We're going to send out the recording for the prayer that I did. It was about, I think maybe 10 or 12 minutes long, but it's just trusting and finding that groundedness, and finding your own inner strength, as well as inner surrender to the higher power. Bye, Maria. Aloha. Much love. And so I will send that out to you guys. It should be ready, and it's pretty quick, 10 minutes or something like that. But thank you so much for
Awesome.
joining. This is not the only one we're going to do. So I'm going to be doing more, and I'm actually going to, I've been hearing this call to do a weekly meditation, and it's going to be on Monday. It's probably going to be Monday evening. or maybe mornings, I'm not sure, but it'll be a weekly thing. I think I'll start it next week, but I'll send that information out to everyone as well. But okay, I just love you guys. I don't want to get off.
Love you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much,
Thank you.
Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle, for
Awesome.
doing this.
Yes. Okay, much aloha, everyone.
Love you all.
Aloha. Love you. Bye-bye,
Love you
guys.
too. Bye.